When gamers get caught cheating. Surely they wouldn't do that. Gamers are only nice people who only do honest things and not evil, ever.
From the most infamous speedrunner of all time to the incredible antics of Clara.
Dude, Clara's one of the best clips. Like, what do you mean a random friend installed hacks on your PC? Ah, Clara! Why would you do this? Those ones aren't in this video. I think this is all new stuff, but God, this is just a classic. You can't beat Clara.
Buckle up for a brand new installment of Gamers Caught Cheating.
Right, Gamers Caught Cheating, folks. Here we go.
I don't know why, but it seems all too common for Call of Duty cheaters to also take butt photos for OnlyFans.
What?
Angelina is no different. She's a professional COD player, but you wouldn't guess it from her COD X account, which is filled with thirst traps.
Okay.
Her drift from the gaming scene could well be down to the fallout of her stint with esports team Efficiency Gaming. See, Efficiency had brought Angelina in as a temporary player in 2023 for WXC qualifiers, a women's Call of Duty tournament. Players quickly noticed that her gameplay was more than a little suspect.
Is this like an actual LAN tournament though? Because I never understand how they can install the cheats onto PCs that aren't their own. Or even if it is their PC, it's kind of like a bring your own PC situation. You're playing in front of people. Like, there's gonna be so many people walking around. There's gonna be so many people like glancing at your PC randomly. I would be way too scared and anxious the whole time. I would rather just be bad at the game than risk being caught in that kind of situation. They get like Clara to do it. True. I forgot about that. It's true.
Last minute.
Yeah, she pretty clearly tracked that guy through several walls. It seems that her gameplay remained sus throughout the event, leading to the issue being raised with
Okay, so she's at home. It's not like a LAN tournament, but still, cheating during an event, it just feels so stupid because that's when you're going to be under the most scrutiny. That's when people are paying the most attention, especially like the people that lose. You know how people are when they lose online and they're like hyper competitive. They're going to analyze everything. If they even think for a millisecond that they got scammed out of a win because you cheated, they're going to call you out for it.
Themselves. The team investigated and ultimately confirmed those cheating allegations with this post. The group completely distanced themselves from Angelina, reminding fans that she was only a fill-in for a player on mental health leave. The woman herself vehemently denied the accusations, maintaining that she was a legitimate player. Well, she said that, but also bizarrely admitted to signing up for a cheat service.
No, guys. I know I signed up for it, but believe me, I didn't use it. I just signed up for it so I could avoid it. Because like, what if someone put it on my PC? I need to know what the program's called, so I don't have it on my PC. I was just checking to make sure it wasn't installed. That's all. I promise.
Time later. Hey, but don't worry, guys. She swears that she was just curious and never bought any hacks. Right. And I've never used shoddy AI in my videos. These days, Angelina is...
Wait, I can't tell if that's some people were like, this is an AI channel. I literally watched a video on this channel. Before I started reacting to it again, I watched a video on this channel that was like, no, guys, this is not an AI channel. We have like a ton of people working for us, and we have like a ton of people writing the script. And the guy that's reading the script, he just has that voice. It's not like an AI text feature or anything like that. There was like a whole video where he's like, no, it's like we have so many writers, like all the videos take ages to make and all that. I mean, I believe them.
Still playing COD, but her gaming career is far less prevalent than her cringe nudie posts asking losers if they want to be her boyfriend.
No.
I thought that now would be a good time to dive a little deeper into some of the software that these scumbags use. I've talked a lot about aimbots, hacks that automatically lock onto enemies and allow for easy, precise...
Whoa, he's really good at that game. Holy, he landed so many shots there.
So...
I mean, wait, is that Nick
The very
Merckx?
first aimbots were based around RGB settings. Put simply, they'd lock on to whatever color the player dictated, usually whatever one appears most on the heads of enemy models. Obviously, that's not ideal.
I feel like that's hard in COD because a lot of the, I guess before they started introducing like the really stupid skins, a lot of the Call of Duty models would have like ghillie suits on, or like very green, but also like that blends into the backgrounds really easily too.
There are many circumstances where that color would be reused on level architecture. So rather than
So they would just like snap onto a random barrel, like, fuck this barrel, I'm gonna kill this barrel, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of this
locking
barrel.
onto an enemy, a player could wind up aiming at a wall. The next iteration of the software would combine the technology with something called a content hack, which uses altered settings. Players were able to modify graphics settings, highlighting enemies and allies in specific bright colors of their choosing. That way, not only can enemies be seen through walls, but the color aimbot can be trained on the selected color.
Ah, it's like a cheat on top of a cheat, I see.
No more shooting at bushes.
But what if the bush really deserves it, though?
Eventually, these software evolved into client hook aimbots. These are closer to the modern form your favorite streamer uses daily.
Not me. Not me. Listen, guys, I've never used an aimbot in Pokemon before. The idea of using an aimbot in Pokemon, it just makes your moves not miss. Pat, why are you landing so many focus blasts? It's crazy. I don't know, man. I'm just like really accurate today. They must have woke up and put their glasses on the right way around today, I suppose. I don't know what to tell you.
Client hooks tinker with the game files directly, removing weapon recoil, making walls transparent, and of course,
an aimbot in Lex Go, so you never miss the Pokemon you're trying to catch.
tracking enemy players via game memory.
An aimbot in Pokemon Go, I actually kind of need that because I was really bad at throwing the balls in Pokemon Go.
This form would be upgraded into graphics driver aimbots. These up-to-date hacks pinpoint three-dimensional coordinates of all players at any given time, allowing the user to snap to them whenever they like.
The thing is, this is so advanced, right? This is so advanced, it requires so much research and technology and know-how. The people doing this, they could just make something else. They could just make their own game, probably. I imagine making this kind of thing is... I don't know if it's illegal. I actually don't know if it's illegal to make this, but it feels very morally dubious. It feels like the kind of thing you get sued by a massive company for, which is it's risky because massive companies have lots of lawyers and lots of money to spend on lawyers, and they want to make an example of anyone making cheats. So if you're making cheats, you got to be like really relatively smart. It just feels like an unnecessary risk to take.
Heck, these can be programmed to target
Not even just the people using them, the people like making the hacks. It can't be an easy thing to do.
specific players, keep them in sight, and fire only when they come into unobstructed view. Wouldn't want to be too obvious, eh? And now it's time to take a look at some real-life losers using these
Clara, I actually don't know the name of the Clara girl. I just know that she pops up every time. So, does she still stream? I wonder what she's doing now.
underhanded tactics. Some cheaters are so confident, they're more than willing to rub their antics in people's faces. Call of Duty has had a hacking problem for as long as anybody can remember. Publisher Activision seems completely incapable or unwilling to properly solve the issue, and their anti-cheat software just ain't up.
I think they do want to solve it, they just can't do it. Because obviously, if it's a big problem in your game, then that's going to stop people from playing the game. Like straight up, if they're just getting hammered by people with cheats all the time, then it just sucks. And Call of Duty's had cheat problems for so long. Like Call of Duty World at War, I think if you try and play that on like Xbox now, it's just a cesspit. Every lobby is filled with cheats.
To snuff.
It's ridiculous.
Don't believe me? Well, in January 2021, a player named Hidden NT Cloud streamed some Warzone gameplay on Twitch. Let's take a look, shall we?
Okay, yeah. Guys, I don't think it's supposed to look like the plane has a massive, massive bleeding issue here. I don't think it looks like it's supposed to look like the plane's been shot in an artery.
Get 100 kills, I'll drop $100. No.
Whack ass money. Keep your money.
Dude, why is this graphics setting so low? Why is he streaming at like 240p? Well, you can afford hacks, but you can't afford 360s?
Dude, I wonder how long it's gonna take to get banned.
What?
Honestly, bro, as soon as I get shadow banned, I'll be on a different account.
I don't think I've ever seen a more brazen
Honestly, bro, as soon as I get banned, I'll be on a different account. Like, why? Why? Why are you spending your time doing this? Surely you cannot get any feeling of satisfaction by cheating and killing someone in a game. It only ruins your own limited time on this earth and other people for no reason, for no benefit.
hacker. Cloud laughed at viewers claiming that he was basically untouchable. He believed Activision couldn't stop him, and that he'd keep on cheating on other accounts if they ever did catch up to him.
That's so lame. I cannot describe how pathetic that sounds. God, I cannot. Why? Why are we streaming this in 240p? What is going on? Bro, I can't see a thing what's happening here.
Hey, look, it's old DMR. It's bad.
With both aimbot and wall hacks, Cloud was unbeatable. The cocky worm managed to garner quite a sizable audience for his escapades.
He was streaming it?
Leading
Oh, I guess he was. That's where they got the footage from. That makes sense. I can't imagine being so brazen, though, as to stream it.
many angry viewers to alert Activision support. By some miracle, they actually took notice and banned the guy. But remember, Cloud wasn't worried, was he? He went on to rant about how he wasn't going to stop, trying to spin his antics as some kind of weird protest. Frankly, I think he was just embarrassed. And he should be. I knew kids that acted like him in middle school, but their frontal lobes have since developed. Hopefully Activision pulls their finger out and actually deals with cheaters permanently going forward. Mr. Golds is another famous COD streamer who was caught red-handed.
It's always the COD streamers, I swear. Like 90% of the people in these videos, all COD streamers.
At his peak, his Twitch streams boasted a respectable average of 2,000 live viewers.
Wow, that is a lot of live viewers, to be fair.
Where he routinely bragged about how good he was at Call of Duty Warzone. But during a stream from August 2020, one of his viewers noticed something strange.
Wait, what's he got here? How did they notice anything? It's such low quality. Am I watching the video in low quality? No, it's 1080p. How did they notice anything on here? Okay, so we got, I think it was Battle.net, Call of Duty, Chrome Task Manager, XSplit, which is a broadcasting software. It's like OBS. Windows Explorer. Okay, I can't actually notice anything weird
On the
here.
Screen. Can you see what their cursor is pointing at?
Oh. Oh, they meant behind the Task Manager. Oh my God, I'm actually blind. I'm actually blind. Yeah, no, where it says aimbot. All right. No, that actually makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anyone playing like me? It's like seriously.
Yep.
He says that with the aimbot up. He says, guys, have you ever seen anyone with such good aim? Like, I'm just like crazy. I'm just on the ball. What that? No, I didn't I've never alt-tabbed in my life.
While Mr. Golds was shamelessly bragging about how he's so good he doesn't need to cheat, he had the cheating software Engine Owning running in the background. Engine Owning is an app that freely admits it sells cheat software for many games, including Call of Duty, like their Aim at Enemies hack, which Mr. Golds clearly had set to on in the background.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Listen, guys, if you're gonna do something like this, just don't do monitor capture on your streaming software. Just do game capture instead. And you know what? As a precaution, just don't alt-tab. And if you're gonna alt-tab, just go full face cam. Just do this and then alt-tab. That's why these people, I mean, I guess they're just stupid. I guess they are just stupid.
After he was rightfully exposed, Mr. Golds' channel received temporary suspension as Twitch's guidelines ban the streaming of cheats in any online games. That temporary suspension seems to have become a little less temporary. In
A permaban? Damn, Twitch never permabans people. That's crazy. Twitch is so lenient with people.
2025, his channel still shows as unavailable.
Wow. Wow, that is... I thought they would give you like a little slap on the wrist. They give you like a couple weeks off and be like, hey, don't do that again. And then if you did it again, maybe they give you like a perma.
But see, I'm pretty sure he was unbanned at one point. Streams charts shows his final stream as being a cryptocurrency one from...
Nice. Wait, so I feel like that means his account was hacked, though. This feels like the kind of thing that... You know when YouTube channels get hacked and they start streaming like crypto stuff? This looks like that. This feels like that, and then they, in order to take down the stream, they have to ban the accounts. Like, I actually think this happened. This happened to a lot of my friends, unfortunately. It's happened to, like, John Stone. It's happened to Gabe. It's happened to Pokame recently. Actually, it happened to Pokame just recently. And then they banned the account. I guess it got hacked. They banned the account, and then he just didn't come back. Maybe after his original ban, he didn't come back to the channel. He was like, all right, I guess I'm cooked, guys. That's it. GG's. And then it just got hacked randomly.
2022. Did he do something else to get banned? He can't be banned for cheating in crypto, right? That's basically the...
Cheating in crypto? What do you mean? The American president has done that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's legal.
whole point. If you know anything about what's happened, let me know down in the comments. And if you have any other stories of gamers caught cheating, send them to my email at cheating@beamazed.com.
Yeah, honestly, I love reacting to these videos. I think a lot of them are just like Call of Duty guy tries to be good and then gets found and then he gets banned. but just like the audacity of these people really makes me laugh. Like, I think it's just like this good, fun entertainment because usually they get found out, they get their comeuppance, and it's like a nice, satisfying ending to the situation.
But to my mind, no Call of Duty streamer is a worse example for the community than Wagnificent. A longtime player, Nick Wagner had quite the career. Heck, back in 2020, he was caught in the very first ban wave targeting players using the engine-owning cheat software.
Oh no.
What a lineage. He was unbanned shortly afterwards, after all, with a huge number of counts affected. It was totally possible it was some mistake, right?
No, bro, it was just a false positive. I'm just that good at the game, I promise. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone's been banned.
The awkward silence. He doesn't even act surprised. He knows it.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, I feel like if your game just like randomly banned you like that, you'd be like, what the hell? Like, you'd have a bit of a reaction to it. You wouldn't just be like, well, knew this is gonna happen one day. At least like play it up. At least try and make it believable.
Exactly what's coming.
Account permanently banned. No, you got nothing to say about that, mate?
Bro, I just got banned.
And the kicker? The second ban occurred a little over a month later. If Activision had doubts about his cheating the first time, they must have removed them pretty quickly.
Wait, does he have like 3,000? He has 3,000 subscribers? Is that what because this looks like a subtrain. He has 3,000 subscribers? Why are you cheating? Why would you put your job at risk like this? Just be bad instead. Just be bad and funny. Like, it's so much safer being bad at a game and also like being funny. I guess if you're not like funny though, it's kind of tough to do that. I suppose if like the entire reason that people watch your stream is because you're good and not because of your personality, then I can see why you'd feel the pressure to keep cheating. But obviously you shouldn't do that. Just be bad at the game. Just be bad at the game. It's kind of endearing to be bad at a game too.
In an absolutely hysterical response, the elite gamer claimed that the ban amounted to defamation and threatened to get his lawyers involved.
Why does Americans always say they're going to get their lawyers involved? What do you mean? There's no way that Americans have multiple lawyers. What do you mean you're going to get your lawyers involved? Why do people say that I'm going to get my lawyers involved? How do you have lawyers? I don't have lawyers. All right, chat, right now. How many of you have a lawyer that you can like just a lawyer that you know that you'll hit up if you need some kind of like legal help? How many of you just know a lawyer that you can message right now off the top of your head? Because I can't. I don't know any. I have an accountant. That's not. I have multiple lawyers. I have 2 lawyers. Dude, I mean, you know what? I feel like it's good to know someone that you could go to just in case something happens. Depending on the situation, like maybe you need like visa help and you need like a visa lawyer, or maybe like you tripped at work and you're suing them for not putting the trip sign up or something like that. Like, I feel like it's probably good to know a lawyer just in case you need one in some kind of situation. But I have no idea. I don't know if I've ever spoke to one in my life.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Naturally, no such legal action was taken. In the years since, Wagnificent has been unbanned, shadow banned, created new accounts, and even been invited to participate in tournaments. All that after supposedly a permanent ban? Activision definitely has some explaining to do if you ask me. But this man's illustrious career would come to an end in 2024, when he stepped
Oh wow, that's like 4 years afterwards, isn't
away
it?
from Call of Duty. Stepped away suspiciously.
Oh, suspiciously.
For another huge ban wave, that is.
Dude, there's no way he was cheating the entire time. Surely not. That is such a long time to be cheating.
I think it's safe to say that he was caught yet again and just decided enough was enough.
I wonder how many Call of Duty streamers, like big Call of Duty streamers, I wonder how many of them are cheating. I don't know enough about the Call of Duty community as a whole, but like there's got to be a lot that just like haven't been figured out yet.
But what's he up to these days? What would perfectly suit his skill set as a zero-talent no-hoper who had to cheat in Call of Duty? Yeah, he's a crypto...
Yeah! Crypto, baby, let's go!
Bro. Congrats, Wag. Onwards and upwards. Maybe his next career move will...
The pipeline of Call of Duty streamers to crypto bros? I don't know. There's just a lot of people going from one to another. It's very interesting.
be your
We need to look into this.
cake taste tester. No.
Okay, that was definitely AI. That was 100% AI.
Cheating in video games isn't a crime, but the way streamer Miss Q Gemini tried
That's what they call Miss Q Gemini.
to cover up her blatant cheating absolutely felt like one. This young, ambitious gamer regularly
Oh, we actually talking about the Clara thing? All right, listen, guys, if you haven't heard about this one, you're in for a treat.
streamed herself playing the ferociously competitive Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or CSGO for short, which is an online multiplayer first-person shooter game. However, back in 2017, she started her stream with a huge rant about how she'd been unfairly accused of cheating.
You know what's really sad? That sometimes, you know, because I'm female in Counter-Strike, people are like, you're cheating! What? Shut the fuck up!
Way to tell.
You know what's messed up is that this is actually a problem that a lot of women will have to deal with, unfortunately, and they shouldn't have to. But yeah, a lot of people are very sexist in online gaming communities, 100%. But the fact that you're lying about it and actually cheating just makes everybody else look worse and makes it harder for everybody else. It sucks.
Off those pesky trolls. But then, during a game's warm-up phase, she seemed to forget that the world could...
Let me just pull up my, it's just my heads-up display. Yeah, I'm just checking my heads-up display. This is actually a different program. This is just my crypto farm. That's all.
see her screen, and she brought up a cheat software menu. After hitting the load coding button, all of her rivals' ranks and locations suddenly began appearing through the walls. For those who don't play CSGO, I can tell you now, this ain't normal. It's called a wall.
Who's this? This is Jump Mango. Jump Mango joined the Dumpling Empire. I wonder if I wonder if Jump Mango wanted a refund after this.
Hack, which allows players to locate their opponents through solid objects in the game's arena. Hacks like this are a sneaky way of gaining the upper hand in multiplayer shooter games. And
Guys, isn't it weird that there's just random health bars all over the screen? Is this like a new update? What happened?
Miss Q Gemini's viewers were quick to pick up on it. But blissfully unaware she'd been caught, she continued to play and, even worse, lose.
Losing with wall hacks is so embarrassing.
And it's at this point that she finally realized what she'd done, as you can see from her facial expressions.
We're trying to not be a noob.
After being caught red-handed, you'd think that this would be time to fess up, right?
I mean, come on, if we're getting up profile1.config and hitting load config, we're not gonna sit there and pretend that we don't know what's going on, right?
Well, take a listen to the cringy excuses that start falling out of her mouth.
Do you guys ever get that weird glitch in CS:GO?
Do you guys ever get that weird glitch in CS:GO where like all the health bars come up and the names and stuff? It's just I don't know, I get it like all the time. It's really weird.
It shows your rank.
That was a lie.
Clara, give me 1 second. Clara, let me just message this girl. Give me 1 second. She promised me she didn't use it on my PC. This is what happens when you let people use your PC. Can't trust them. Alright, that's nice to know.
Clara, 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 Clara.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Clara that we watched.
She promised she didn't put it on my PC. And when this program popped up and I went into the config area and I hit profile1.config and then load config, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea. I was just like so confused and flabbergasted that I didn't know what to say. Does anyone get this weird glitch sometimes?
Load the cheat code at the beginning of this game.
I can't believe she would put it on my PC, and also she knew my config too.
After that, Miss Q Gemini guiltily abandoned the match, and her CSGO account was eventually slapped with an anti-cheat ban. But following massive backlash from the streaming community,
I can't believe this girl put the cheating engine on my PC, and I can't believe I knew how to use it. It's so weird.
her Twitch account also disappeared soon after, along with any chance she ever had of making it as a pro gamer.
Wait, hold on, wasn't there a top donation? $20. $20 right there. Poor Brad. Poor Brad giving $20 to a channel that is gonna evaporate.
After.
That same day.
Chance she ever had of making it as a pro gamer. Clara has taken on a life of her own, becoming a rather infamous meme. Anytime a gamer is caught cheating or generally playing in an unsportsmanlike manner, you're likely to find commenters blaming that damn Clara.
She's at it again. She's everywhere. Clara was the rival gym leader in the Sword and Shield DLC. Oh yeah, Clara was in the Sword and Shield DLC. I was wondering why her her whole team was using Giga Impact on all the Pokemon and also one-shotting my Pokemon. It's just so weird. Like, they were really strong. I was wondering why her whole team was level 200. It's just so weird.
These days, Gemini sporadically uploads to a small YouTube channel called Pookie Pie,
I'm a loyal girly. Not loyal to the rules of the game, though, are we?
aka Thoughty. She's clearly trying to hide from her past, opting to use an AI profile picture. Whatever she's trying to do, people are hardly flocking to her new endeavor. With under 300 subscribers and just 8 videos, I think it's safe to say Clara has a lot to answer for. There's something so satisfying about
That's my favorite cheating story. It's just like the quintessential online gamer cheating story.
watching a hacker
It's got everything you could want. It's got, hey, do you ever get that weird glitch? I don't know what's going on. It's got blaming a random person that may or may not even exist. It's got showing the cheat in the middle of the screen. It's got the immediate shutting off of the stream and just like leaving the internet forever. It's got everything. It's like a full story with a satisfying ending.
get caught live on stream. Just ask Tokibi. So, what did she do?
They're like fish. Ooh, that's a lot. On A. Okay, Viper might be good here. Ah, they dinged him. That's so unlucky.
That's right. It wasn't Tokibi who was cheating. She wound up matched against a hacker live on stream. Though it took her a second to catch on.
That's a really funny cheater detected.
Oh, NT.
I'm pretty sure the chamber's cheating.
You think so?
Yeah, he shot his first classic bullet through the mid doors without him seeing me. It hit me right on the body. I've never played someone this insane.
What if he's just like radiant? Wait,
What if he's just smurfing?
actually 18.
Damn, 18 in 1? I don't play a lot of Valorant, but I know that's got to be good. Compared to the rest of his team, that's like 2 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 4.
And 1. Yeah, he's cheating.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they're cheating. Vinny, cheating. 18 and 1 in gold. No cap.
No one in gold can go 18 and 1.
Oh no.
Just knows where people are.
Wait, that's why he's not afraid to flank. Wait, he's cheating. He's cheating. He has to be cheating. He's 20 and 1.
Yeah, the real Vinny Nate over here seemed to have both aimbots and wall hacks on.
No one peek until they plant somewhere. I think he's gonna be pushed up somewhere. He's behind us.
Yo, let's go! Actually, a really good kill there.
He's right here.
Oh no, it's him.
Yes! Let's go. Let's freaking go. We called it.
That's still like really annoying though, because I feel like you just wasted your time there, you know? No win or loss has been credited for any of the players, which I mean, it shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't get a loss for being on a team with a cheater because it's not your fault. But like, you must feel like you wasted time. At least like you get the satisfaction of banning a cheater at the very least.
We called it. Tell him. Holy moly. Let's go. Let's go. Goodbye, Vinny.
Thankfully, Valorant anti-cheat stepped up and banned the no-hoper
The Vinny I know wouldn't use aimbot.
right then and there. Man, this dingus was hoping to just cheat in some random lobbies. He didn't count on getting humiliated in front of a live audience. Valorant's Vanguard anti-cheat, while often criticized for being overly invasive, definitely seems to deal with hackers in a timely fashion. Take note.
Yeah, if you can get this person banned while you're still in the game, like that feels good.
Call of Duty. Game developers often stream games they're working on as an awesome way of interacting with the game's community. But these developers usually have special abilities other players don't, which can look like cheats, as Joshua Ottenil Kriegsauer awkwardly discovered back in 2017. The technical director of the Battle Royale game H1Z.
Oh my god, I forgot about this thing. Holy, was that the first Battle Royale, like the first proper one?
Decided to stream the match he was playing with his friends on Twitch, but when he blasted through a rival group of players, their reactions shocked him.
What's happening? Why are you cheating? Really, dude? You're cheating?
A dead cheating.
Wait, you not see him?
You can't see me?
Yeah. Oh, he is.
Oh my god, am I hidden? Oh my god.
Okay, if that's a genuine mistake, then you must feel so bad after that. You just try to like play your own game, you know, you just try to participate. And everyone's like, why is a dev cheating? And you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my job. No, I'm gonna lose my job. Oh no.
Can you guys hear me? See me? Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oof.
I swear I didn't mean to.
Cheating like that definitely isn't a good look for a developer. Although it seems like he genuinely forgotten to turn off his special cloak of invisibility. Either that or he just really
Bro thought he was goated at the game. Turns out he was just invisible.
wanted to show those 12-year-olds who was boss. It seems easy.
Having that is a really weird command to have, though. Like, to making yourself invisible to other players. I can't think. I was trying to think of like when that would be relevant or like useful to have as a command in the game. I'm sure there's like some reason they had it. It's just a weird thing to put in there.
To cheat in an online game, but somehow losers manage to do it during real-life events too. The Pokemon trading card game is
Pokemon stuff in here too?
a massive phenomenon. I'm sure you've seen all those cringe videos of grown men fighting for cards. But it seems that cheating at their official tournaments is just as big a problem. With valuable cards and cash prizes up for grabs, it's unsurprising some greasy freaks take their chances with cheating. Watch this greasy freak and see if you can spot what he does.
Wait, was there? Hold on, I'm really trying to like figure out, hold on. Okay, go frame by frame. Okay, he touches his hoodie. Oh my, is he like grabbing something? I'm trying to watch the hands here. Did he grab something like in his jacket? Like is something in his hand? Oh, it might have been in his jacket, he grabbed it. Oh wait, where'd the audio go? Dude, he's literally being filmed, though. Like, why would you even take the risk? Just play normally.
Here I come. Here I come.
Wait, I didn't see it.
Did you catch that?
No.
He takes a look through his discard pile where all the used up cards go and sneakily takes a card out and hides it under the table.
Oh, dude, I would be such a bad judge. I would never be able to see stuff like that. You have to be eagle-eyed. You have to be turned on 24/7.
Then he subtly brought the card up and added.
Okay, that was not sold though. Like that, yeah, you could definitely notice that.
To his hand. What a rat. This awful act took place in the 2024 World Championships, no less. A commenter on this clip pointed out that, to make matters worse, the cheater is using a professor playmat. Professors are officially sanctioned Pokemon TCG judges, organizers, and demonstrators who volunteer to help the community. So either this guy is a trusted figure of the scene who betrayed that trust by...
Or maybe he just bought it on eBay to look cool.
...being scum, or it's somebody that bought one of those exclusive mats for hundreds.
What? Jesus Christ, for a playmat? That's insane. I mean, to be fair, 4th gen is one of the best gens, though. We'll say that.
Dollars. I don't know which is worse. Regardless, once this clip got out, the loser, Eduardo Ruiz, was dropped by a Mexican Pokemon TCG collective called El Calabozo Coleccionables. There's no word on whether he was dropped by his team or disqualified from the event, but...
Does he have a team? I felt like most TCG players just kind of represented themselves because the TCG is a very single-player game.
We can safely assume that he was. A year prior, during a 2023 regional tournament in Sweden, Oliver Barnett and Lasse Puisto were selected to appear in a feature match. Now, a feature match...
No, there's no way you try and cheat on stream. Come on. Just don't try and cheat on stream. Why are people so stupid?
It is a live-streamed game between two well-performing players for viewers back home to enjoy. So obviously fans can expect some high-level intense gameplay. What they don't expect to see is players blatantly cheating. See, during this feature match, Barnett defeated an opponent's Pokemon, which allowed him to take a prize card. These cards are face down and chosen at random. Whatever the card the player picks gets added back to their hand, creating new opportunities for future plays. So, when viewers saw Barnett pick up a prize, look at it, decide he didn't want it, and then choose the other one.
Okay, come on, you can't just grab it like, no, not that one, I'll just take the other one. Come on, just take the card. This is such a silly thing to get banned over. You can't do that, why? And it's so obvious, it's literally on stream, and the people can see the cards. It's not hidden whatsoever.
Or ticked. But incredibly, judges didn't...
I could imagine even the chat would have been like, wait, guys, what just happened there? What is going on?
...care that he cheated. 0 consequences came for Barnett, and he never even made a statement about the situation.
Really? Wow. Okay, I guess no one cares. That is honestly ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as not using code Patterrz at Gamersubs to save 10% on your Gamersubs purchase. And it doesn't have to be just the delicious beverages. No, it can be some AFK sleep support. It can be some Gamerade with creatine, and it can be the fantastic merchandise they have. It can even be the TCG that they have. All you could possibly need and more is at Gamersubs. Code Patterrz.
Hell, it seems more and more like a cover-up. The stream that showed the match has since been deleted. I can't even find out whether...
Oh, what? Wait, they deleted it? Okay, so they definitely know then.
Barnett won the match or not. And believe me, I've tried. If any of you saw the match and know how it ended, please let me know in the comments. Or if you have more stories suitable for this video...
Wait. Wasn't there some people... I swear there was some people in the chat that said that they watched it happen live. Chat, do you guys remember who won this? We could solve the mystery right now of who won this.
Email me at cheating@beamazed.com. But it's not just Pokemon TCG that suffers cheaters.
The one American character in the entire franchise is a cheater. What did Konami mean by this? What did Yu-Gi-Oh mean by this? Actually, is Joey American in Yu-Gi-Oh? No, I don't think he is. I think he's Japanese. He just speaks like an American.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hey, Yogs!
Has to put up with them as well. Perhaps most infamous was the 2024 Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship in Las Vegas. The entire event seemed to be a hotbed for scum and villainy. Now, it's not uncommon to misplay in Yu-Gi-Oh! And accidentally cheat. It's a super complex game. But this? Now let me break it down. A top player, Oscar, summons his monster in Zone 5, the one on the end. The bottom player, Michel, picks up the card to read it, which is fine, but he puts it back in a different monster zone, number 4. Why does that matter? Because then Michel then summons Relinquished Anima in the...
Whoa, they made Relinquish support? Listen, it's been a long time since I've participated in Yu-Gi-Oh! This is sick. What is this? You can target one face-up monster this card points to. Oh, this card points to? Okay, so it definitely matters where the positioning of the cards are. Equip that face-up monster to this card. Max 1, you can use the effect of it once per turn. It gains attack equivalent. Ah, right. So he put it there so he can steal it instead, where it should have been unstealable, because it only points to one of the cards because it's only like lit up here, so it can only steal something directly ahead of it. I never considered a card game where like the positioning of where you put your cards actually matters. Usually it doesn't matter.
Extra monster zone. It can snatch Oscar's monster. See, Anima can only grab monsters it is directly in front of, and it can only be summoned in the extra monster zone. So, by misplacing Oscar's card in that exact spot, he was giving himself a huge advantage. Oscar quickly realized that Michel illegally moved the monsters, and the judges ordered it moved back. Everybody makes mistakes though, right?
That did seem like it was planned though. Since he literally had the Relinquish card that steals things only in front of you. And he's like, oh, let me see the monster. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. And then he puts it in the position where it would be stealable. That feels like it was definitely planned.
Sure, but this guy then went on to do the exact same thing in the third game of the match. Again,
when he put it down there, the person playing this side probably didn't think much of it. Is like, oh, I put it back in the monster zone, that's fine. And then when he played the Relinquish, he was like, wait a minute, hold on, hang about. It wasn't there originally. You did that on purpose.
Cheat was quickly corrected, but dude, seriously? Not only are you being streamed live, but you've already been caught for this once. Michel, how does it feel that the whole world knows how much you stink? But it's not just physical card games that suffer. Oh no, digital ones too. Hearthstone is an incredibly popular digital strategy card game which has close to 24 million active players around the world.
Wow. So monthly players? 24 million? That's insane.
And unlike a regular game of cards, you can't cheat by sneaking cards out of your discard pile or misplacing your opponent's monster. But back in 2015, during the Hearthstone Pinnacle 2 tournament, pro player Rafael Hosty Santilli found a way around this. As part of the professional esports team Archon, Hosty was one of just 6 players invited to compete in the tournament.
Wait. Wait, Forsen was playing? Tell me why Trump's playing Hearthstone. What's going on?
Which had a prize pool of $5,000.
$5,000?
His match with Team Nylum's Adrian life coach Coy was...
How did Trump get into that tourney? He's just the greatest player. The greatest player of Hearthstone maybe ever.
Live streamed for all the world to see. But partway through, viewers suddenly noticed something strange in Hosty's background.
It looks like a screen reflection there. I mean, it could be like his PC screen, I suppose.
Oh, he's gonna save Wrath. Wow.
Whoa.
That's a bit surprising to me.
That's surprising to me, too.
Embarrassingly, Hosty's setup was being reflected in the picture frame behind him, showing he was looking at 2 separate monitors.
Oh, is he watching the stream so he can see what cards his opponent has? Ah, yeah, that's messed up. You can't be doing that. He's stream sniping. You can't he's screen looking.
And one of them had the tournament live stream on it, meaning Hosty had full view of Life Coach's hand. This is what's known as stream sniping.
Stream sniping.
And it's the digital version of peeking at your opponent's cards.
And in light mode too, can you believe it?
Allegation.
Actually, to be fair, there's a lot of websites that I do prefer like in light mode, and a lot of apps that I do prefer in light mode, but YouTube's not one of them.
Immediately flooded the internet, and in a matter of hours, Team Archon dropped Hosty from their roster like a hot, cheating potato. Hosty
This is so funny, he got caught by a reflection.
Later admitted to having the stream up on the second monitor, but argued that because the stream was on a 10-minute delay, it didn't help him gain an advantage. Considering he lost to Life Coach, and that kind of adds up.
Guys, I lost. How could I possibly be cheating if I lost? I guess if it is on a 10-minute delay, then obviously like that does affect it, but you shouldn't have the stream up anyway. Just, you know, just to make sure that you are safe from any accusation, you shouldn't have anything up like that.
But if Hosty was really trying to cheat, this was a hilariously terrible.
Yeah, 10 minutes is a pretty big delay.
Attempt. Now we've heard.
I mean, I don't know how long Hearthstone duels last, but I would assume that once it starts on the screen, it's pretty much like close to being done. I don't know.
Heard some rather fishy stories today, but this one takes the cake.
Oh, the fish! Oh my god, the fish! I remember making videos about the fish that was playing Pokemon.
Japanese content creator named Mute Kimaru had an idea. See, lots of people stream video games online, but what if someone had their pet fish stream games online? Mute Kimaru set up a video feed of his fish tank using motion tracking software to translate their movements into button inputs. If the fish entered a section of the tank, his console would register the appropriate button presses. And the fish became pretty well known online,
Yeah, I remember making a video about this like way back in the day.
Managing to complete Pokemon Sapphire in its entirety.
I remember he found shinies as well. Dude, it took 3,000 hours.
And even found a glitch in the game that had remained undiscovered for 18 years.
Where did that rock come
This setup
Dude, he was doing so well. He was doing so well.
Established, the next game Mute Kimaru had in mind was Pokemon Violet. So the mastermind booted up the game on his Nintendo Switch, set up the live stream, and left them to it, like always. Would the guild gamers be able to complete the game? No, but it wasn't really their fault. Anybody that's played...
I feel like it'd be way harder to beat Scarlet than it would be to beat, like, Pokemon Sapphire. Just because Scarlet's a lot more open-ended in a way you can, like, control the character. Like, you could just get, like, stuck in a corner for a long time, and you could get stuck in a corner for a long time on Sapphire, but Sapphire feels, like, more linear and streamlined and easier to navigate from area to area. It's just kind of, like, go from A to B to C and then... etc, etc. Minds, I say that, but being Pokemon Sapphire sounds kind of crazy when you think about the fact that you have to like go back, you have to backtrack in certain areas, you have to complete puzzles, you have to like talk to certain people at certain times. Like the fact that they even completed Pokemon Sapphire is actually insane to me. I can't believe that happened.
Pokemon Violet or Scarlet is painfully aware of how buggy, broken, and poorly made the games are. So, surprise, surprise, the attempt came to an end when the game crashed abruptly. But the stream continued. The fish carried on swimming, now freed from the confines of the game, and viewers watched in hysterics as the fish ran rampant across the console.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Exploring the homepage, and even changing his Switch account name to Ro-wa-wa-wa-wa-wa. But it got worse. We've covered countless cheaters and frauds in this series, but never anything like this. Live on stream, the fish navigated to the eShop.
Oh no! Oh no, this is not gonna go well.
And successfully purchased 500 yen of store credit.
Okay, that's not... that's okay. It's not bad. You know, it's 500 yen. That's about £2.50 in the UK.
About $3.40. Yeah, that's right. The fish committed credit card fraud live on stream via Nintendo console. And what's more, when the fish made the incriminating purchase, it just so happened to flash Mute Kimaro's card details to the world.
Oh no, that's really bad. Oh no. Wait, was anyone watching it? Oh no, there's people watching the stream as well. Oh no, they dox his credit card details.
DD, oh, what it is? Oh, DD.
Thankfully, Nintendo granted a refund to our hero after he explained that the purchase had actually been made by his pet fish.
I'm sorry, a fish made this purchase? Do you mean like your child? Do you mean like your baby? You mean no. A fish.
Imagine getting that support ticket.
You're priming the fish.
Like Fortnite, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
What do you do when your credit card details get leaked? You have to like insta-cancel it. But I would imagine like he didn't see that on stream until like hours later.
Or PUBG for short, is a battle royale style game that has a huge problem with hackers. Since it was released in 2017, most of the cheats used in this game revolve around improving a player's accuracy or speed. But there's one cheat that's so hilariously dumb, even famous streamer Michael Shroud Jajcik simply couldn't resist getting
Shroud's name is Michael?
Involved with it. With more than 9 million followers on Twitch, this professional streamer racks up tens of thousands of views per stream. And this meant there were plenty of...
All I know about Shroud is that he is really good at aiming and that he, I think, made a game that flopped.
...witnesses when he joined in with the hijinks of this group of...
Is it a flying car? Does he hit them with the Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets car?
...hackers back in 2018.
He's busy. I'm busy. What the hell?
Why is it flying?
Just like in the real world, cars in PUBG aren't meant to fly like that, but Shroud couldn't resist the offer of a free ride.
Shit, can you take me to the zone real quick?
Nah, that's chill. That's fine. If someone comes along in their flying car and they're like, would you like to take a ride? I'm saying yes. I have to.
Yeah. I actually sell these cheats for a living.
Wait, don't.
What? Okay, never mind.
Don't.
You said for a living?
Don't say.
Unfortunately, after this, Shroud hit a dead end. Like Fortnite, PUBG has a very strict no-cheating policy that it enforces indiscriminately, and the ban hammer came down on Shroud's account for a whole month.
A whole month? Wait, from Twitch? Or from PUBG?
He later apologized and admitted he knew what he was doing, but that he just wanted to have a little fun.
I wouldn't feel that bad about it, to be honest. If he started saying, hey, look, my website is this, please buy my cheats, I'd be like, oh shit, no, I have to delete the VOD now. Like, I have to delete the VOD because like I don't want people going there and buying cheats. But if you just like getting a ride in a car for a little bit, like, this is a bit of fun.
I mean, it's hard to blame him. After all, if someone offered you the chance to ride in a flying car, it'd be pretty hard to turn down, right? And while some people out there may claim it, there's never been any proof that Shroud uses cheats himself. I guess he really is just that good. Some fake speedrunners are in it for clout, but others aren't content with just that. Jadiwi is a Pokemon speedrunner who emerged on the scene
More Pokemon? Nice.
in 2023. He started out simply posting screenshots of his time in various games on social media. They were good, but not records. However, the times he posted got shorter and shorter over just a few weeks. He quickly began posting times that require incredible luck and pinpoint precise play. Next, he started streaming his record attempts in the different Pokemon games. He ultimately streamed an attempt of Pokemon Red, where he completed the game in an astounding 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 52 seconds, a new world record.
Wow. But
eyebrows were still raised.
Crazy.
Another record holder, Wave Warrior, asked Jadiwi to reset his game after the run was finished.
Uh-oh. All right. Do me a favor, please, and hard reset right now.
Jadiwi simply ended the stream and later commented he didn't see the request and lamented how he was now sus.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. That's my bad. Sorry, guys.
Why did Wave want him to reset on stream? Well, it had proved that he was playing the game live and wasn't simply showing a pre-made video made up of spliced clips.
Oh, I thought it would be like an emulator thing. But no, I mean, I guess are you allowed to do Pokemon speedruns on emulator? I think you can. I think it might be like a separate category, but I don't know exactly.
So, given how suspicious it seemed, a full investigation was launched into Jadiwi and his many Pokemon speedruns. It was eventually found that Jadiwi had absolutely spliced his runs together. Clips were taken from various attempts and edited together to make the perfect run, then streamed as though it was a live attempt. Those screenshots of time.
Why though? Like, why put all the effort in? If you know yourself that your record is not legitimate, then what's the point?
He posted before his records weren't actual results, just a story arc to make his progression seem believable. But like I alluded to earlier, he wasn't just doing this for clout. See, in the speedrunning community, people will occasionally put out bounties.
Oh, he was trying to scam money. Did we watch a video on this? I remember watching a video on like a big Pokemon speedrun cheater. I don't know if it was, I can't remember exactly if it was this
Community
person.
Challenges that have cash prizes.
But I do remember that they mentioned something about bounties and someone like claiming a bounty and like cheating to get a bounty. It was this one?
For completion.
Or is it a different person?
Jadiwi had contacted bounty posters privately to inquire about the logistics of claiming the rewards. It was after the dough the whole
you see, he wants the money. He wants to steal the money.
whole time. In fact, if he hadn't been found out, he would have claimed over $8,000 in prize money. But before the investigative report could even be posted,
it was this video right here. Was it the same person? Oh, he interviewed the same. Yeah, it was Wave Warrior. That was the person that posted in the chat. I just want to see if it was it Giwi? Is his name Giwi?
Didn't want to get world records.
Oh, Gadiwi? Oh yeah, it was the same person. It says right there. It was the same person that we did watch a video on this. That's right.
Jadiwi confessed. He claimed that he hated cheaters too, was very sorry, and never cared about the money. Sure, whatever you say, but
I hate cheaters, and I never wanted the money. I was gonna give it away anyway.
buddy. Riolu is probably the single most infamous speedrunner in game.
God, why are we using these AI things? You don't need AI in the videos, I promise. It looks so bad. Please don't use AI in the videos.
His game of choice is Trackmania, and at one point, he was the best of the best. In fact, Riolu held a whole heap of world record times. Notice I used the past tense there. You see, back in 2021, community member Donadingo released a tool that allowed users to analyze Trackmania speedruns. Specifically, it added an overlay showing the controller inputs of players as they raced. Overnight, swaths of record holders were found to be
I fucking hate the AI shit. Stop, please. Come on, these videos are so entertaining. I love the stories, but please stop using the AI dog shit.
illegitimate. But how? Well, their inputs were
See, now I sound dumb because I watched the video where it's like, hey, we don't use AI. And I guess they just mean like they don't make the videos entirely from AI. Like they clearly do use it in the videos. But they don't have to. There's enough stock footage where you don't have to do that.
Impossibly fast. Essentially, they'd used cheats to play the game in slow motion and sped the footage back up to post it to make it look like normal. With all that extra time to react in slow motion, it was easy peasy to get those crazy records. The only
so boring though. It must take forever to do these tracks in slow motion.
side effect was that their controller inputs were sped up too. And yes, Riolu himself was caught out. Trackmania's golden child was suddenly its greatest villain. Literally thousands of records had been set by the guy over years of playing.
Thousands? The Riolu one is so sad. He literally came back, got #1 and an alt because he didn't apologize yet. He wasn't forgiven. Why didn't he apologize? He was cheating thousands of tracks. And why would you not just be like, I'm sorry, guys?
And a huge number of them had been cheated like this. His records were wiped, and Riolu disappeared into the wind, ruined.
He said he came back in an alt and actually got the records legitimately. Why don't you just do that to begin with, you know? Why don't you just get the records legitimately to begin with?
But shortly after, two new users
should have said it was Clara
out of nowhere and started setting brand new records. 92 Bob and Eddie I.
Oh, is this the ults?
Were immediately shady. They used rare in-game skins, the same rare controller, and logged in at the same times Riolu did. When 92 Bob was
okay, so what we're saying is that it probably wasn't like he made an alt, but it wasn't legitimate. He was just doing it again.
Accused of being Riolu, he disappeared. And Eddie I started playing more. When Eddie was accused, well, back to Bob. But the craziest part, even without cheating, Riolu was a phenomenal player. There was never anything stopping him from
Oh, he did I cheated. My heartfelt apology and lessons learned.
Apologizing, starting from scratch, and rehabilitating his image. He was good. He was more than capable of achieving legit world record times, but
he must have like it must just be like crazy imposter syndrome. Like even the people that are really, really good, they'd be like, I don't know if I'm actually that good. Then maybe like they're doing the cheating just to to get the records, just to get the name up there, even though they are genuinely really good. That sucks.
No, that would require self-reflection. Maybe he just enjoyed being hated. With over 100 million monthly players, League of Legends is one of the
100 million? You know what? That doesn't surprise me, to be honest. The alts were his childhood friend's account. He stole them from actual people. Wait, you stole the accounts? Why would you not just make a different account? Why would you steal your friend's account?
largest online multiplayer games in the world. For those who don't know, it involves two teams battling it out to occupy and defend their half of the map. And to do this, players have to strategically attack or hide from the other team. But professional esports team Azubu Frost found an inventive way around this back in 2012. During the Season 2 World Championships, Azubu Frost faced off against Team Solo Mid. From the get-go,
Wait, TSM? Wait, they're still around. Aren't they, like, huge? Aren't they, like, I don't know a lot about League. I've, like, dabbled in it a little bit. I didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. It's probably better for my mental state not to get into League, to be honest. But I know that TSM's been around for a long time.
the match was plagued by technical issues, which caused multiple pauses. But
It's no more? No, TSM dead.
during these pauses, members of Team Azubu Frost sneakily checked out the mini-map that was being broadcast on the huge stadium screen behind them. And this allowed them to see exactly where the other team was heading and what they were playing.
Okay, that feels like a little bit of a design flaw with your tournament. If the players can just kind of like look a little bit up and be like, oh, that's where they are. Chill. That feels like you need to figure that out yourself. I don't know. That's like slightly turning around. What if you like turn around by accident and people are like, you're cheating. Like that's an event problem.
Team captain Woong, in particular, looked back at the screen on a number of occasions before recklessly altering his gameplay. Azubu Frost won the round, but an investigation by League of Legends developer Riot Games later determined that Woong clearly gained an unfair advantage by looking at the screens. He also shared the information
Well, why are the screens so lookable then?
with his team, which led them to certain victory. For this unsportsmanlike behavior, Azubu Frost was fined 20% of their tournament winnings.
What? I don't know. I feel like you just like take the L. You're like, all right, that's our bad. Sorry about that. We'll figure out better next time.
Costing them a grand total of $30,000.
Jeez. I mean, I guess if you say beforehand, like you cannot look up. Don't look up. Do not look at the screen. Then maybe I could see the fine being like a little bit more justified. But just don't have it visible to the players.
Ouch. Right in the wallet. With the sheer amount of cheating going on in gaming these days, it's unsurprising to see a whole slew of gamers accused of being dirty hackers. Sometimes these simply stay as accusations with no definitive proof either way. To that end, I present you with some inconclusive examples of potential villains. Let me know what you think of each of them down below. Ghost Marjan is a member of...
Why did that just sound like they started a new video? I was like, was that the intro?
Atlanta-based gaming organization Ghost Gaming. As a pro player, she often streams her matches online, and viewers immediately found her gameplay to be suspect.
Maybe it's the AI. I was thinking maybe this is like a part of a video that they either like took an ending for a video that they were making and put it onto the end of this, or it's like part of a previous video that they made before. But this is like a segment separate from the confirmed cheaters, I think. This is like people they might have been cheating, but we don't actually know if they were. So it's like maybe it's just a transition between like the main body to a separate part. Oh, I don't know about that one. I was thinking up until this point, I was like, kind of popping off right now. But this, I mean, I don't know actually, because like if you come in, you can see the character here, right? And then she looks up, immediately locks on, tracks perfectly, actually, perfect track in here. I don't know, that's pretty suspicious there. That's kind of messed up. I mean, that could be just like god tier level gaming. It could be god tier level gaming, honestly.
I mean, Come on, some of those clips are just too wacky for me. I reckon she's definitely cheating. Comments on the upload.
I don't know. I'm like 70% of the way convinced, but I'm not 100% convinced.
These clips were featured in share the sentiment. People ain't buying this. And she's not alone. This is Careless Kitty, another streamer who has garnered a lot of attention for all the wrong reasons.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
It depends what the recoil on this gun is like, because that just seems like, because they're the people in this clip, but they're not actually moving, right?
Go get hunting.
I don't know what the gun on this, the recoil on the gun is supposed to be like. Okay, so like, that seems fine because you can see the person in the window. Like, I saw the person in the window first. She looked away and then looked back. That's whatever.
Dodgy gameplay, right? But for
I don't know. That one seems okay.
Pointing out her potential hacking.
It's just the recoil thing where I'm like, yeah, why is there no recoil?
There's a whole load of.
Wait, was she just headshotting that entire time? Actually, hold on. Wait, was that a headshot? Okay, if she's just headshotting people, then that's definitely more suspicious.
Buy station prices are adjusted. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
I mean, that's some dodgy
I don't know.
gameplay,
I don't know what to
right?
think about that. If that's headshots, then that's crazy.
But for every comment pointing out her potential hacking, there's a whole load of simps glazing her. Is she really cheating? Why does her gameplay look so suspicious? Is she single? Perhaps we'll never know. Another player who's been repeatedly accused of cheating is Omit Selly. In fact, if you Google her name, the second result is a Reddit post doing exactly that. Take a look at some of her gameplay presented by Guardian TrueSight, a program that can supposedly detect hacks. The system apparently analyzes aim consistency, crosshair movement, and the areas targeted on the enemy players. TrueSight goes frame by frame in search of suspicious behavior, flagging any abnormalities it comes across. Basically, looking at the display on the left, we can see that the system is detecting low levels of entropy or randomness. It's in the red. If there was no suspicious activity to be found, this would be bright green. All human input has a degree of randomness, so this would indicate that Selly is using some sort of hack to refine aim and/or movement. If someone's aim is too smooth, too consistent, or too precise, the system will flag it, like here. However,
that's interesting.
It's worth noting that the video analyzing Selly's gameplay has since been privatized, bringing the allegations into question.
Oh. All of this seems weird. How can we trust that program? I don't know anything about the program, honestly. I honestly don't know if she's cheating either. I feel like this is like a way too relaxed of a gaming position to be like, to be so locked in and landing every shot. I know, if I feel like if you're gaming and you're kind of like down here, you're not going to be landing every shot. That's my only evidence.
Now, I know that the TrueSight overlay is flagging sus activity, but
Yeah, I don't know like how good this program actually is though. I don't know nothing about this program. Is this like a confirmed like legit thing?
I'm not 100% convinced on this one. Maybe, but I am convinced.
I'm just saying, if you're locked into a game, then you're in the locked-in position. You're kind of like leaning forward. You're gaming hardcore.
That Rockma is hacking. Oh wait, hold on guys. Her YouTube bio specifically says she likes to think she's not hacking. That's fair enough then. In fact, she brings up the fact that she's absolutely super definitely not cheating all the time.
I'm not cheating. I don't know why you guys keep saying that.
YouTube titles while streaming is constant. He thinks the lady doth protest too much.
That's aimbot.
It's incredible how often she mentions.
Okay, if you bring it up constantly, if you like constantly say, like, I could get being annoyed. Like, if you're legitimately playing a game and people are saying you're cheating, I could get being annoyed about it. But plastering it in all the descriptions, the titles, and mention it in the stream, I don't know if that's just like projecting a little bit. Where like, if I say it first, then it's not. Then it kind of delegitimizes other people from saying it. But bringing it up constantly feels like it's always in the back of your mind because maybe you are.
Cheating. It could be some kind of an attempt to build controversy, and by extension her brand, or she could really be hacking.
Wait, this is definitely cheating. Wait, hold on, what?
Really be hacking.
Wait, seeing the outline of the skeleton here? Like that's a hack, isn't it? That's definitely a hack. That's just straight up this skeleton thing? That's not normally in the game, is it? Is this from her gameplay?
I'm going with the latter. Even though Fortnite is...
I don't know if that's actually her gameplay or not, but if it is, I mean, that's straight up is
one of the biggest video games in the world, it still suffers from its fair share of bugs. While exploiting these bugs is generally frowned upon,
what is this floating head thing?
Abusing them in professional matches or tournaments is obviously a dumb move. But not obvious enough for pro Fortnite player Marky Lokuras. During the 2019 ESL Katowice Royale Fortnite tournament, which had a grand prize of $500,000, the professional Team Heretic player was reduced to 0 hit points, but thanks to a bug, he wasn't eliminated and quickly discovered he could keep playing.
Yeah, I think at that point it's like, put my hands up, guys. What's going on? Because the last thing you want is for people to accuse you of cheating. Like, what do you have, like the focus sash cheat on right now? Bro just popped a focus band and getting really lucky on the 10% hits.
Now, he should have alerted the administrator to the error, but instead he exploited the bug and waited to be revived by his teammates. But when it...
Yeah, I mean, isn't there a guy standing right there? Like, how do they not know? There's someone standing right there. I mean, they would see it immediately.
His teammates asked him what had happened. He did this. So it's clear.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, mate. You got punished for some reason. I mean, he's definitely trying to hide it. I don't know what kind of glitch this is. It's kind of weird for Fortnite, a game of that size, to have a glitch where you just don't die.
He knew he'd done something wrong, but he was trying to avoid being detected. Eventually, the admin spotted what he'd done and asked...
Like, there's a guy standing right behind him. I'm surprised they didn't lock onto that immediately.
...to leave, but unbelievably, Marky refused.
But give me a reason.
Give me a reason? Because you died, brother. Just because there was a glitch that stopped you from, like, being kicked from the game, you still died.
Yeah. I need a reason.
After stalling for as long as
the reason is you died.
He could, he was finally convinced to leave his terminal and was disqualified from the tournament. But this incident sparked a huge debate online. Technically, it was a glitch, so it wasn't like Marky had purposefully engineered the cheat. But being a pro player,
well, I feel like any kind of glitch, you should end up with the outcome that is originally supposed to happen, right? Like, if a glitch is negative towards you, then you should get an outcome that is more positive because it's not your fault that happened. But if a glitch is positive towards you, then, I mean, that also shouldn't have happened. So you should get the outcome that is supposed to happen.
Really should have known better than to try and exploit it. Ultimately, he didn't face any kind of punishment aside from being disqualified. Seems kind of lame to me, especially considering that Epic have shown their willingness to ban players for abusing bugs in the past. Sure, this example involves a bug that lets you hide under the map, but the principle is the same.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be able to use a bug that allows you to no-clip out the map.
Was he spared because he's a pro? Is there corruption at Epic? Do you think that judgment was fair? Let me know down in the comments. Every year, Chess.com hosts the Pog Champs Charity Tournament.
Yo, chess, baby!
For your favorite influencers to battle it out on the chess field. Or would that be chess it out on the battlefield? Huge names like Critical, Pokimane, and even Tyler 1.
Tyler 1? Oh my god!
One more obscure creator.
Dude, all I've seen from Tyler 1 is just like random clips. He seems like the funniest guy.
Involved in the 2025 tourney was one Dr. Lupo.
I did hear about this, and I feel like it's such a shame because Lupo, as from what I know about Dr. Lupo, is he was always like a very positive, very like kind streamer who would like do a lot for charity and stuff like that. So when this whole thing came out about him cheating in a charity chess tournament, I was like, it seems so pointless to do something like that, and also kind of sad that it's kind of like messed up. It's completely like messed up his career. Like people still get on him about this, which yeah, I mean, he absolutely shouldn't have done it. But he's also done like a lot of nice stuff too. And I'm not like a Dr. Lupo fan. It just, I don't know why you would do it to begin with.
Standard streamer. He plays Fortnite, Fall Guys, basically whatever's popular at any given time. What he does...
Yeah, I think he was cheating. I think it was against Wolfie, actually. I'm not sure if he was cheating against Wolfie or just like cheating in the same tournament whether it was in, but it's so pointless. Why would you? It's so dumb. Why would you cheat in a chess tournament for charity? I don't understand. And this is also like someone that's genuinely done a lot of good things. So it's like really confusing as someone that has this online persona of like really nice, genuinely helpful towards so many people. It's like, all right, I'm going to kind of ego this a little bit now because I want people to think I'm good at chess. It's so strange.
Doesn't play, though, is chess. What could possibly go wrong? On April 30th, Lupo went head-to-head with Pokemon player Wolfie VGC, who was considered...
What happened to the voice there? Wolfie VGC. What was that?
A much better player. See, instead of ranks, Chess.com utilizes an ELO system, with each player assigned a score based on their previous performance. The bigger the number, the better you're supposed to be. So when Lupo, with a paltry 650 ELO, faced down Wolfie's 1347...
Wait, Wolfie's great at chess? What? I didn't know Wolfie was great at chess as well.
It seemed the outcome would be obvious. With such a huge difference in ELO, and given that Wolfie had been on a roll in the tournament so far, fans were certain...
I didn't know Wolfie's a big chess guy.
Lupo was going to lose. And to begin with, that seemed to be exactly what was happening. He lost his queen early on in the game, and for those unaware, the queen is pretty important. But suddenly, as if some kind of switch had been flipped, Lupo began playing like a world champion. He made 26 significantly perfect moves in a row, pushing Wolfie right back into a corner and ultimately beating him despite the odds. But even though he made so many perfect moves, he made a few seemingly stupid errors. Fans were immediately suspicious. How did Lupo not see any of the opportunities to take Wolfie's vulnerable queen, but also somehow pull off a rook lift, a super high-level maneuver that I'd never even heard of? I'm sure you know how. Bro was cheating. He stood accused.
Yeah, because chess is a solved game, right? Like, there's always like a mathematically correct play to make that we calculated by computers. Like, so it's a pretty solved game. So you could just like plug this into a chess calculator and be like, what is the perfect move for me to make right now?
Used by viewers of using a chess engine, a computer program designed to analyze current game states and pump out those perfect moves. He really did flick a switch, only it was to turn on his cheats. Of course, Lupo didn't
explain what the rook lift is. Okay, so the rook lift. All right, so non-chess knowers. So basically, what you got right is you got a few chess pieces, and one of them's called the rook. And the rook lift is when you take it and you lift it.
Denied these accusations outright.
People coming in saying that you cheated against the wolf guy. Okay, I got another guy on YouTube as well saying I cheated. Probably this. Who called Lupo a cheater? Probably Wolfie's chat. He said I looked at my left side every time before making a move. The impulse of looking at chat. Oh, okay, dude. I don't know, man. Hey, Chess Kryptonite on the YouTube side. Listen, man. If you want, you can watch back through. That's fine, dude. People are saying he's looking at his left monitor. I naturally just here. I can even hit the button for you.
Wow. Holy, what a setup. This is crazy. This is an insane setup. Is that one monitor? I'm sorry. I want to do a video where I look at like YouTubers battle stations and stuff like that. Like, that'd be kind of crazy. Is this one monitor? Like, he's got an ultra wide monitor here, curved, ultra super giga wide monitor, curved, back monitor as well, in case, you know, anyone sneaks up behind you in your games. Got a monitor to the side as well. Jesus Christ. I've just got like a normal like triple monitor setup. Now it's making me want like a giga curved monitor. I bet they're really expensive though. I bet they're like crazy expensive.
This is what my monitors look like, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I beat your boy.
Right.
Doesn't Vinny have a lot of monitors? I think, yeah, Vinny has I can't remember exactly how many Vinny has, but like Vinny's got a crazy monitor setup too.
Hey, well, whatever you say, buddy. Doubling down, Lupo even recorded a call with Wolfie himself to try to evade suspicion.
But I think this is probably why people are...
Yeah. No, I saw that too.
No, it's true for what's worth. Like,
I did 26 in a row. I don't know. I was talking out on stream. Like I didn't have chat up, and I can show like I don't know if you probably don't have my stream up right now. But this window right here is where chat is. But I minimized those when we were playing, and instinctively I just look at that monitor because that's where chat always is all the time. And so it's like Yeah, I that was the one game that happened.
He acknowledges somehow making 26 perfect moves in a row. He also acknowledges continuing.
Hey, didn't let Wolfie say anything? I think Wolfie was going to say, like, I think people are saying you're cheating because of X, Y, Z, and he just kind of like talked over him.
Looking down at his second monitor before claiming that there was nothing to it. Now, I don't care how used to reading chat you are, nobody would stare at a blank screen like that. Later that day, Lupo tweeted that he was dropping out of the tournament to help maintain competitive integrity. He claimed that, actually, he had watched the main PogChamp stream on his second monitor, allowing him to gain extra info on his competitors. So he lied? Wow. Well,
he was watching the main PogChamp stream? Why wouldn't he say that, though? Initially, that kind of feels like a lie that you make up afterwards. Like if that was true, then you would have just said that immediately.
At least he came clean though, right? And dropping out sure was noble.
No.
Then, not even 30 minutes later,
Dr. Lupo has been closed. He's been closed? How do you close a person? For a fair play violation that occurred during the day's PogChamps event. He'll be replaced in the consolation bracket before the start of tomorrow's round. We wish everyone the best tomorrow and remind them that receiving any help during a match is a violation of their fair play policy and will result in a
.com themselves tweeted that Lupo had actually been disqualified for his cheating. He didn't step down gracefully. What's more,
yeah, I think making 26 absolutely like picture perfect plays in a row is insane.
He didn't even tell the truth about how he cheated. The next day, he came on X confirming that yes, he did use an engine.
Okay, so why? I've spent a big part of my life being really good at games. When I suddenly wasn't good enough, I lied. Well, I mean, like, everyone knows, like, everyone's skill level going into the tournament, and it's just like a fun little tournament. Like, it's fine. It's fine to lose. It's okay. They even showed his like chess ladder ranking on the stream. So it's not like people think like, oh, I mean, Dr. Lucas is going to be crazy at chess, because it shows that he's like, you know, he's pretty, I don't know, I assume like pretty okay at chess. So just coming out of nowhere and making 26 perfect plays in a row just really looks suspicious. I was playing games against a computer on my other monitor using lichess.org when my chat window usually is to practice between rounds. Once I blundered my queen, I panicked. I used the analysis feature there and my brain couldn't stop after that. I figured out the lines, but every time I panicked after that, I did it again. It wasn't something that I planned on doing. I really did practice quite a bit leading up to the event. I can believe that he did practice and he did genuinely want to be good, but man, that sucks. Because it's you cheat initially, and then you lie about it, which makes it much worse.
To cheat, and yes, he did lie to Wolfie on stream.
What ended up happening, I betrayed the trust of the chess community. I betrayed the trust of my chat, and I lied directly to Wolf. And so if for some reason you see this, I'm sorry.
And initially, it was really it's actually really annoying because he blamed it on Wolfie's chat. Like it's like, oh, white people coming in and saying I'm cheating. Oh, it's probably the Wolf guy's chat. That's very disrespectful too.
I got caught in a fight or flight moment and panicked.
What a piece of work. The best part, he blamed the whole misdeed on his mental health and claimed that he was starting therapy. My brother, you cheated in virtual charity chess and it sent you to therapy. You're a moist towelette of a man.
Yeah, that really sucks because I genuinely, up until that point, I was like, Dr. Lupo seems like a really nice guy. He does like a ton of charity work. He always seems like very positive on stream, and then it happens and it kind of shatters that perception that you have of someone. Yeah, it does suck. I don't understand. It's really weird. Yeah, I do enjoy these videos. I wish they wouldn't use the AI though. I wish they would stop using the AI. It's like so noticeable and it looks like really bad. But yeah, I do enjoy watching these videos though.